Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're your first time watching, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome on back. So today I'm going to be recording, I'm sitting down tonight, I'm going to record 3 Homeworx reviews, 2 of which are currently sold out on Homeworx's own website, homeworx.shop. However, I do believe at least one of those will be coming to QVC. And that's the one I'm going to talk about right now in this video, and that is Sunday morning cereal. So, we've had, this is a lot of cereal candles this year. So we have Kringle stepped into the cereal candle craze this year. They released 2 new cereal candles this year. Goose Creek released a few more. They were really the ones that kind of started it in the candle form. I know some folks will say the vendors have been doing it for years in vendor wax. I don't follow vendor wax, so I can't really say how accurate that is, but I believe the folks who do it because they've been doing it a lot longer than I have in the vendor wax field there. So Goose Creek really started the trend about 2 years ago, and they've kind of built on it over the past 2 seasons. Like I said, Kringle now has 2, Goose Creek has 3 new ones, and now Homeworx is getting into that ring. And let's find out how they executed this. So here is the candle, and now they retail for $30 on homeworx.shop. Homeworx, I always have a hard time saying that. Homeworx.shop. Now, I'm going to say this in transparency. Homeworx sent me one of the ones that I have. I bought 2, so I have a total of 3. And I'm glad that I bought those 2 extra ones. So, let's get into it here. So, and I have no clue if the one I'm reviewing is the one they sent me or not, but just throwing it out there for transparency purposes. So, Homeworx by Slatkin & Co. now, right? Sunday morning cereal, crushed cereal, wild cherry, ripe strawberry, and sweetened milk. These do have a burn time of 30 to 55 hours. They're 18 ounces, and they are 4 wicks. Now, I've burned this one about 4 times. I've burned this one. Now, one burn, I let it go for like 6 hours. I usually don't. But I let it go for about 6 hours, and it was fine. So, I usually let these go for no more than 3, but I figured I had 3 of them, and that's what I've been doing with my Kringle stuff. I've just kind of been abusing it to kind of see what it can handle. Because if I mess one up, to me, it's, no big deal. But for sure, if you only have 1 or 2, or you don't want to take that risk, certainly don't stick to the burn time recommendations on here. So what is it here? So where can you buy this now? You can't currently. I think this is going to be on QVC at some point in a set of 2. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it here, this was showing, and a few other sense, this was showing on Homeworx's own website for about 3 weeks as coming soon. So folks knew it was coming and were ready to pounce when it was released, basically. And it was released late at night on Thursday, around 10 p.m. Eastern time. It was released along with a bunch of other scents, and it was released on a 2 for $44 promo, which when they retail for $30 each, 2 for $44 is great, $22 each. And then special shipping prices, right? $2 shipping or free shipping lately. It only lasted about a day because folks were buying it because they wanted it. It's like that whole fear of missing out thing, right? I think the cool kids call it FOMO, right? So there was definitely some FOMO around this candle and some other ones. So really, you gotta sign up for a newsletter, follow my Instagram, because I posted it like right away as soon as I found out. And then the website was glitching a little bit, but I think that's all sorted out because there were so many people trying to order them all at once there. Yeah, so I don't know, if inventory levels are just scarce right now because of what's going on in the world, or if they're just not making enough. Like, what do they make, like 1,000? I don't know. I don't know what their production run is on a single scent, but this one, go on. So, like I said, check QVC in the coming days, weeks. Hopefully, it should be on there. So far, this year, Berry Trifle sold out on Homeworx's website, and that's yet to be restocked. So, I don't think we're going to see restocks. I could be completely wrong, but we just haven't seen a restock yet. So let's get into the actual candle itself. So the label here, I said this before, I feel like I'm in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, because those are some giant Fruit Loops, right? That's some Fruit Loops there. They're just splashing around in that milk. Just splashing around. So burn, no issue with the burn. It's like a light pink wax. You can't really tell, but it's dark. It becomes a dark pink once you start burning it. And I trim my wicks. I do. I have a wick trimmer that has like it's real thin on the thing there. So I get it and I go right under the mushroom top. I didn't trim these, but like I would trim this top part off here for sure. That's me. And I haven't seen it affect performance at all yet. So can't go there. So what does this smell like? Well, if you guess Fruit Loops, you're correct for sure. You get that nice I want to call it zesty cherry, but like, you know, like that really intense cherry that's kind of like in like a cherry water ice or a cherry limeade type deal. That cherry note, you get a little bit of the milk, right? You don't necessarily get the milk per se. You get the milk that's mixed with the Fruit Loops or the cereal in this case, right? And then you get that powder, the cereal powder. You know, when you pour the Fruit Loops out and there's like that powder in the bag there, you can kind of smell that, the powder, right? The crumbs. You get that. Now, performance-wise, on the throw, right? And the strength. So strength, I'd give it around a 6. So it's not like gonna knock you out in your face, but throw, I'm gonna give it around an 8. This thing carries the whole house. It lingers. This is, of the new candles from Homeworx this year, this is my favorite so far. Of the new ones, right? This is by far my favorite. Like I said, I'm glad I have 3. It's just so unique, so interesting. But I'm impressed by the throw, right? We've had a few Homeworx duds here and there, right? No one's going to disagree. Not every Homeworx candle is a 7 performer or an 8 throw, or not every Kringle candle, or not every Yankee, or not every, you know, any Scentworks, whatever. Not every candle is going to be a strong thrower, and if you hear otherwise, you know. But yeah, I think this is a really good candle, really great fragrance. I think Harry has a winner here for his first foray into the cereal realm, and I think it should be a perennial favorite. I think it should come back every year. I could see this doing really well in the scent plugs, right? In the wall plugs there. Hell, even a hand soap. Yummy, right? So yeah, so check this out. If it comes on QVC, highly recommend it, picking it up, as long as the prices are not outrageous, right? Like they've been doing like $53 plus shipping. It just depends on what you want to spend, right? So what I want to spend might be different than what you want to spend, so it's your money. All right, guys, so there you go. We have the Sunday morning cereal. So have a good one. Take it easy.